During the Dragon Ball Legends 7th anniversary, it was announced that Legends would be holding a World Championship tournament throughout 2025 into 2026, consisting of players around the world who had to qualify in-game to play on the biggest stage in Japan. And I thought this was a sick idea. And of course, if they were going to do something like this and have it open to the public, I had to play. But I didn't know you had to log in every day for the tickets, so I only got to play 8 matches in the first set and did not qualify. But don't worry, because we took the second session way more seriously. So much so, in fact, that I documented my entire journey, every single match for you guys to see and reveal at the end whether we qualified or not. So enjoy the journey, leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and let's kick it off with day number 1. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's day 1, Wednesday, August 20th. We got 3 matches on the table today. We're giving it our all, baby. All right, and kicking things off with day number 1. As I'm recording this, I'm kind of like skimming through like the days. Obviously day 1, I don't need to tell you, this was probably by and large, maybe outside of one other, the easiest day by far. I hopped on. Keep in mind, when I play PvP, if you guys know me, I hate using meta teams. It's low-key a problem. Like, I'm so anti against using meta teams, I really just screw myself over in the end. But here, I knew what I was signing up for. I knew I was probably only going to be fighting variations of Goku, Frieza, the Ultras, insert red unit. So that's exactly what I brought. And my choice was Krillin. I just figured his support would make them look crazy. So Krillin in these videos, or at least in these fights you're going to see, is really just used as a, okay, gotta waste time, or okay, I need a free vanish to set up a priority for Goku and Frieza. And it also helps that his support is like generally insane. Yeah, this second guy that I fought, I don't know what this team was he's using. Again, it was mostly Goku, Frieza, and then either Kaioken and Krillin. I think for this next batch, this session C, I think it's going to be dark times, because it's probably just going to be these guys plus Ultra Vegeta as like the super meta team. The thing is, I don't really know if the sweats have made it in at this point, or if the people I'm playing are, you know, we're kind of the leftovers, the rejects, right? Yeah, that much I don't know. But yeah, day 1, it was super simple, super easy. Yeah, really not much to write about for day number 1. All right, that's a flawless day 1. Monday, extremely successful, 3-0. That guy forfeiting is kind of a bitch move, because I know it once you start going head to head with people in terms of the BRP thing, like the power thing that we have there, it starts scaling by damage dealt. So that's why I wanted to rush him to win, because the rush would have done a lot of damage. It would have, you know, helped me climb that threshold or whatever. So, you know, he is getting a message. Where do you think you're going? You know, but still, this was an extremely successful day, starting off 3-0 in our qualifiers. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, y'all, day number 2. It is Thursday, August 21st. We're using the same team. We're listening to Sonic music. We're getting it done. Journeying into day number 2. I was coming in high spirits off the 3-0, and immediately, wow, I got chin checked. This guy was actually probably one of the better people. Well, I don't even know if I could say he's better if I was just playing bad, but this was truly the first match that tested me. But as things finally started to like go down to the wire, like down to the wire, I knew I was about to lose off damage to this guy, because I'm not 100% sure. It'll be on screen if it happens. I think my rush gets guessed in this match, which is always great. You know, you always want that to happen. But I think I also guessed his rush at some point. Either way, it came down to 6 seconds. a split-second decision, and I did the dumbest thing I could think of, which often in Dragon Ball Legends is the perfect thing to do. I just swiped up and blue carded his ass, and it secured me a win in the end. I really do think I was going to lose if that went down to damage, so... Oh my god, I definitely was about to lose that if it went to damage, bro. Absolutely. Holy fuck. That was super clutch. The next guy I played, so he did actually put up a good fight. His team was weird. He had like IT Goku, who, funny enough, a bunch of people on Twitter now are talking about that guy. Apparently he's like coming into the meta or something like that. I don't really see it, but then again, I'm not a meta man. Okay, I'm not a meta man. I don't understand it. All right, and then final match, it was a mirror match, and I honestly boo-bopped the guy. It wasn't too hard. I think I did lose Krillin in the end, but really, again, not all too difficult. It was really yappy day. Like, as I scrolled through this footage, like, I was actually like talking during these matches. But either way, that will do it for day 2. That's another flawless day. 3-0. Dumbass. GG. Bitch. It's another flawless fucking day. Let's go. Doing excellent work right now. Excellent work. That's a successful day 2. I might come back day 3 with Kaioken, honestly. Krillin, he is enabling Frieza and Goku to look way crazier, and I'm sure that's playing a part in some of these wins, but I would love to have one more damage dealer and just one more useful green card, because Krillin's green card, yeah, I take some of their key, but like I don't really see the other benefits. Yeah, I take their key and their card draw speed, and I up their sub count. So usually this green is just like a free tackle, but like I feel like every time I use it, I'm just never in a situation to like make use of it. So I don't know, but probably will drop him for Kaioken. We'll see. All right, y'all, day 3. Give it up for day 3. We're going in, baby. We're going in. Day number 3. Funny enough, the only day I believe that I was live for these matches, so you can see the chat in the bottom over there. The streaming like Legends, like when you're actually trying to win, and like having a chat at the bottom is always, at least for me, a kind of a double-edged sword, you know. It's kind of a relaxant, like, to be there with chat, like people are there. It's not really you kind of just locked in versus this other guy. Like, I'm occasionally looking up, just chatting with my chat and stuff, because at the end of the day, it is Legends. It doesn't require that much of my focus that I like can't even speak in small bursts, right? But it is always funny whenever you lose. Chat is never something you want to read, man. It's never something you want to read, because I mean, Legends, I think we have a very thriving community here on Dragon Ball Legends, but I gotta be real honest, a lot of you are fucking dickheads. Like, and not even dickheads as in like, you know, it's Legends. I'm not gonna run home crying because you told me I suck, but it's just like, I don't know, it's one of those things. It's like, why say it? You know what I mean? Like, why say it? Like, what do you gain from saying it? But again, that's kind of just a commentary on society and like the rage bait meta of the world. It's so sad. It's so sad. I know I'm supposed to be talking about the Dragon Ball Legends, but it was another flawless 3-0 day, of course. There were some, I don't want to say mishaps, but the first guy lagged out, I remember. And I was fighting the God Challenge bot, who was actually like doing crazy shit, like PVing me. Like, I think that was one of my first times fighting a God Challenge level bot, and that was super fucking annoying. I'm so used to just vanish, blast against bots, but this one I actually had to lock in. They had me single tapping a bot. Like, what am I playing? But anyway, yeah, the rage bait meta of the world, disgusting, absolutely horrid stuff, not fun to be a part of. And some of you love that shit, dude. Like, some of you just love being little rage baiters. Like, you get off on making people angry. It's the strangest thing, bro. The strangest thing. I'll never understand it. And then the final match of the day, I believe, went down to the wire. Like, I think I won only on a last second, like, I want to say like 30 timer counts left rush. We both just had Ultra Nameku and Frieza left. And I wound up winning by like probably almost like 10 million damage. Actually, I can pull it up right here as I'm yapping. Yeah, nearly like tens of millions of damage over the guy. Like, just Dragon Ball Legends in this timer count meta, it's the worst. I think it's healing itself a little bit because GT, or at least Vegeta, Like, they do stupid damage. So, like, matches are ending a little quicker now, but, like, still, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know how they're going to fix this, but currently there's nothing need to be fixed on our end because that is day 3 completed at 3-0, which is totaling us at 9-0 currently. So, another W day on to day number 4. All right, folks, day number 4. Let's keep it rolling. Day number 4. And oh boy, let me tell you, this was one that a lot of you were waiting on. Yes, this is the fated day we finally lost. I did suffer a loss in this, and I think it is in the second match, but I'm not going to pretend like that first guy with his weird, goofy, goober-ass team was not getting hella priorities on me. If those units had, like, modern damage, that would have been his win. 1,100,000,000%. I mean, maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. I think I was playing better than him towards the end, but at least for to start, he was definitely catching me off guard with, like, the Kefla vanishes and stuff like that, but that match wasn't too hard. It was that second match, which, funny enough, was one of the few people not running, like, true meta. There's meta on this team, but, hey, fucking believe me. I'm pretty sure I mainly lost this match because of, like, a lucky Namigoku lock-in rush or something, or, like, a lock-in ult or something like that, and I remember Yellow Nameku was, like, the first character I lost. And I feel like that low-key, first off, mentally checked me out. And then, like, also, he is, like, such a... We talk about Frieza all the time, but Namigoku is such a core part of this meta team, like, stopping people from switching in so you can really just hold them in place and just kind of beat them down for a little bit is very important in, like, securing wins in meta versus meta. Just like it's important in securing a win versus the fucking god tank USV who refuses to take any damage. And the Fiku support all tied in together. It's just an annoying ass loss. It also sucked losing on this day too, because I just explained to my girlfriend, this is the day before my birthday, so she was here, obviously gonna celebrate with me the next day, and she was downstairs, and I was like explaining it to her, and you should have seen her face. Maybe she was just being supportive, but like her face was like lit up, like, oh my god, that's so cool, like a tournament in Japan, that's so awesome. And I was telling her, like, yeah, you know, babe, I'm like 9-0, you know, so probably planning to have another flawless day. So then I told her I gotta run upstairs and run these matches real quick, and then I went up there and I suffered my first fucking loss. So that was shitty. My male pride was a little wounded. I wanted to, maybe it's some animalistic shit. I wanted to bring home the hunt for my mate, but either way, other than that, other than the first loss, not really much to write home about. I fought the exact same team again, and I really had like a I understand it now ass moment, because I destroyed that guy like pretty handedly. Like, I kind of, the only reason it probably took so long to dismantle him was because those characters, that team is so goddamn tanky. They like refuse to die, especially USV. It's like, look at the red on my team. Like, I'm not like most other people that were running around during this part of the stage, where like they were using Kaioken as their red unit, so they could actually at least put a dent in USV. I had Krillin. I could not hurt that guy with him. So Frieza was like my main, like, I gotta take his health down guy. But either way, that was our first non-flawless day. So looking a little vulnerable going into the birthday day number 5. So the pressure was on. But as far as this day goes, 2-1, I couldn't be too mad. I kind of just took it in stride. So yeah, that is day number, that's day number 4. Did I say 5? I meant 4. Anyway, it's day number 4, 2-1, making our record, what, 11-1? Yeah, sad times, but you know, shit happens. Honestly, pretty disappointing. First L is the worst L, as I'm sure people say somewhere. That really sucks, but I mean, it's just one. We've got how many left? Ladies and gentlemen, it is the final day. We're currently at 14-1. We want to end this. I don't want to jinx nothing. We want to end this in good standings. So I'm locked in today, listening to some good music, some good vibes. Let's close this shit out. Let's get... Well, there's no money. Let's get the RP. Then came the final day. The darkest things ever got. I went into it. I was so happy. So excited to get going. And then that first match. I don't even remember how I lost it. Fuck me, bro. This is what I mean when I say this game is so fucking luck-based, bro. Yeah, that's fucked. I just know that it sent me down a dark path. I just remember how I felt after losing it. And in retrospect, I absolutely should have taken a moment and like chilled, because I was really upset. Y'all know how I get after I lose. This entire channel is mostly that. Niggas just get so... I only lose when my Namigoku gets fucking sniped, bro. That's the only time I lose to these bitch ass niggas, bro. But I was really mad after I lost, and I definitely should have taken a moment and like chilled out, like mellowed out, but I did not. And then I lost the second match, an extremely close match, by the way. It came down, I remember this one, it came down to just both of us having ultra full power Frieza, like barely any HP, and I think I took his vanish doing something, or no, he made me vanish, and I was like, well, he's definitely gonna do something, like the pressure's on, and I went for a blue card. And he vanished it, and I was cooked. And when I say it was the darkest of times, I really do mean the darkest of times. Yeah. So you'd think after this one, I would put it down and come back later. But the problem with me is when I lose, I just want to get back in the next one. I almost want to like avenge myself. Does that make any sense? It doesn't, but you get it. I kind of want to just get back in there and avenge myself for the loss that I just suffered. And I can say the next loss was almost even more embarrassing, to an LOE team of all things. And this one was not unlucky rushes. It was not, this guy was just, I was playing as the worst version of myself, and this guy was just playing his game, and he destroyed me with two of the most unarguably disappointing characters of the year. And yeah, so I was in a dark spot. I didn't even do an outro for this, and at this point I'm convinced that I did not qualify. All right, the moment of truth. We're gonna find out after what was a full week. I want to say hard work, but I was really just playing Legends, right? But after a full week of grinding the Legends qualification game mode, it's time to see if we made it. Now, I know you get like a message from the staff or something like that, but I just don't know what it looks like. Oh, hey! There it is! Congratulations, you've achieved amazing results in the first stage of the World Championship 2025 to 2026 and have qualified for the second stage. Stage is scheduled for October 8th. Entry tickets, gift box, bada bada bing. Oh, we did it, boys. We qualified. I don't know how I'm editing this. I don't know if this is at the end of the journey or if this is at the beginning of the journey, and then like I show you all the things we did to get there. But either way, we made it. I was very worried. I was very worried about the way we ended the second session with going 0-3 on the final day. We were doing so well, and like it was actually gonna fuck with me if we did not make it. So I'm glad that we did. And again, it's been known that it's not as hard as Legends is really gassing it up to be. But as someone who's, in terms of skill, very casual with Legends, maybe somewhat above average, this is still very cool. I know there's going to be a ton of people qualified, and we're definitely going to have to do some leveling up if we want to get like legit for the final stage of this shit, like actually be, I don't know, worthy of defeating even one opponent going forward, then, you know, there's going to be some work to do. But there you have it, guys. If you guys enjoyed, let me know down in the comments if you gave the World Championship qualifiers a shot, and let me know how you did. I'm actually very curious. With that being said, guys, it's your boy Slaybix signing off. Later.